I think we're good. I think we're gonna be okay. Let me see here. It's turning. It's churning, and it's kind of turning over here and whatever. It's saying I want to take the day off. It's not gonna happen. There we go. Okay, it's kind of like blinking back and forth. And we're gonna do that one more time, and it's blinking, blinking, blinking. And if it doesn't quit blinking, then that's okay. I'm gonna keep on going. I can. There we go. We're good to go. There we go. It's up and running. Um, For everybody listening to me on the radio, I'm going to start over again for the people for the video. Okay, there we go. Where are we at? 8:47. Good morning, Double R Radio, Tuesday morning, July the 13th, 2021. Now, I need to talk to you guys, but before anything else, I got lots to talk about here. But before I even talk about anything, I've had a fly messing with me here for about 30 minutes. It's been it's all over the. So what I did, I pulled out some bug spray. So I started spraying in my living room, right, trying to kill that bug, right? And it didn't kill it. It didn't kill it. And I go, well, this is what it's for. Flying insects kills all flying insects. But I failed to read the can. It says only for old school flies, not for new and improved. I didn't know there were new and improved flies. I thought they were all just the same thing. So obviously, this fly that's screwing with me, it's a new and improved. Hey man, hey, I'm gonna have to go to HEB after the morning show. Do you have any bug spray for new and improved? Those that the old stuff doesn't work anymore. Yes, sir, right there. 44 Magnum. Yeah, 44 Magnum. I don't want to put no holes in the walls. But like I said, I'm going to have to buy some kind of different bug spray or something because it's not cutting it, the one that I have. Good morning, shout out to Double R Radio sponsor Cynthia Gonzalez Ramirez, Houston, Texas. Good morning, amiga. The ever so political Michelle Cohen. Good morning, Micaela. How we doing? Now, that being said, I got two stories I got to share with you guys, and I guess we'll go with story number one. Good morning, shout out to Patty Zepeda, who is still celebrating her birthday out there. Good morning, Patricia. Um, for the past month, I've been going to the dentist, gearing up to have a procedure done. Right? Nobody likes going to a dentist. Nobody does. And but I felt I had to go. So it's been 2 or 3 years since I've gone. I was way overdue. So and I had to have a procedure done. So I've gone 2 or 3 times, and then 2 or 3 times they gave me an evaluation. Then from there they took some X-rays. I was very negative about the X-rays, but no, I get it. That's not funny. Negative. Okay, so I went 2 or 3 times. So finally, Friday was my day where they were going to be doing some extractions on me, and nobody likes that, right? But I really didn't think about it until it was time to have the extractions done. Now, that being said, one thing that I noticed, like I said, I had gone to the dentist 3 or 4 times, and in their parking lot, it's a regular parking lot. You just see cars and whatever. 2 or 3 other places of business right there where the dentist office is. No big deal. But when I got to the dentist's office this past Friday, there was an EMS there. And I said, what the? So I walked in and I just hear the receptionist go, we'll get back with you if we need you. He's here. I go, holy crap. They have an EMS on standby. What the hell? So I go, hi, I'm here for my procedure. She goes, step right on inside, sir. And I go, man, she's cracking her knuckles. I'm in trouble, right? So I go into the office. Here comes my dentist. The guy's about 120 years old, but he's really, really cool. He really, really is. So, good morning, shout out to Double R Radio sponsor, Cindy Martinez Hernandez, San Antonio, Texas. So, they lay me out on that dentist chair, right? And my dentist tells me, he tells me, is there anything you want to say or anything you want to write down before we get started? What do you mean? Is there anything I want to say? Anything I want to? Hey, this is just a procedure. So I said, no, sir. No, he goes, okay. let's get started. And he breaks out all these tools, all this silverware. I'm serious, man. He had gadgets there. I said, hey, man, didn't I see that gadget at a sex store one time? So, anyways, he pulls out all these gadgets and everything. And I'm like, oh no, oh no. What did I get myself into? So they put a little napkin over me like that. I said, I think I'm going to need more, ma'am. So they put a little napkin over me. And the dentist goes, okay, open wide, let the games begin. What do you mean, let the games begin? Hey, hey. And he has an assistant right there, right? Some female assistant. So the dentist goes, first, I'm going to give you some shots. That way you don't feel any pain when I do the pinche mosque. When I do the, I said, oh, okay, I don't want to feel no pain, no pain. I walked in there. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Robert Rivas here. That's right. I'm ready. No pain, please. I turned into a wuss right away, right? So I'm laid out. He goes, okay. And then I shouldn't have opened my eyes. I really shouldn't have. But I opened my eyes and I see this needle. That was a big mother, man. It kind of looked like the needle on top of the Tower of the Americas right over here in downtown Santa. A big mother, man. And I just see him like getting ready to put that baby in my gum. And I'm going, oh no. Oh no. So I said, I'm going to close my eyes, man. And then needle number 1, needle number 2, needle number 3, needle number 4. And wait a minute, how many shots? 5. 5. He goes, and then I'm going to give 1 shot in your naga. Why 1 shot in my naga? My naga's got nothing to do with my teeth up here. He goes, that's just for laughs. Who's laughing? So then he's, right. So he gives me these shots and he goes, I'll be back in 10 minutes and see if the medicine has kicked in to numb your gums. And I go, okay. By then, I'm slobbering, right? Because once you get those shots in your mouth, you start slobbering. And that's true, man. You can't control any, they just start coming out, right? And it just so happened right where that crap was coming out of my mouth, they got rid of that one assistant and brought in a prettier one. Big butt, big smile, and the whole works. She walks in. I'm going like, man, I'm gonna ask this girl out for dinner. So I tried inviting her out for dinner. And she goes, sir, can I help you? And I'm going like, and all this stuff's coming out of my mouth. I said, man, I stand no chance with this woman. So then the dentist comes in and he tells me, is your mouth numb? I said, so I couldn't talk. So all this stuff's coming out of my mouth, right? Dinner from last night, everything's coming out, and I go, all right. So the dentist tells me, okay, now I'm going to perform the extractions. Now, if you feel any pain, let me know so I can give you another shot. Okay, so I can barely talk, right? And here he goes, man. I see him get these pair of pliers. I could have sworn I saw these pair of pliers at, at Home Depot, a nail puller, man. I see him and I go, man, I'm going to close my eyes. So I hung on to those armrests right on the side. I was hanging on to that. I was hanging on to the armrest, and I just hear all this crackling. And he tells me, tell me if you feel any pain. And my arms are going like this. I'm going like this, right? Like, do y'all remember the robot from Lost in Space? Danger, Will Robinson, danger. I was like this. And he keeps on telling me, be sure and indicate to me if you're in any pain. And I'm like this. And my feet are touching the ceiling. So my legs and my feet are up here. My arms are wailing. And this guy's telling me, just be sure and let me know, Mr. Rivas, if you feel any pain. What does that tell you? So he goes, are you feeling any pain? Yes. You want another shot? No. You want more pain? No. So let me give you another shot. So he gives me another shot. And then he goes, and just for good measure, I'll give you another shot in your naga. No more naga shots. No more naga shots. So all of that went down, man. When it was off, when the smoke cleared and everything, he goes, we're all done. You got a credit card? And I go, man, well, why don't you let me come back to earth a little bit? Then I'll break out the credit card and I'll pay you. So, anyways, um, finally, they let me get up. Right? They got this little thing on the side where you got to spit out all the, all that stuff, right? And I couldn't even spit. Everything was just falling out of me. It was terrible. It really, really was. So finally, um, they said, okay, Mr. Rivas, we will see you Tuesday morning at 11 o'clock for a follow-up to make sure you're okay. And I go, all right, okay, we'll go for the follow-up. We're good to go. So anyways, I got to go after the morning show to the dentist again for a follow-up. So when I went to the counter, I said, by the way, ma'am, um, she goes, oh, you can talk a little bit, just a little bit. She goes, but you still got some stuff coming out of your mouth, Mr. Rivas. And I go, okay, it's all right. He goes, also, you got some boogers. And I go, okay, all right. And he goes, and by the way, we're going to send you a bill. A bill for what? For the procedure? She goes, no, you ruined the ceiling with your feet when you were kicking and clawing and screaming in pain. All right, go ahead, sir. I know a carpenter if you want. So, anyways, I said, by the way, ma'am, what's that EMS out there for? It's because we were all betting that you were going to need an EMS. You weren't going to be able to pull it off, but you did it, so I lost some money on you. And I go, all right. So I'm telling you, man, going to a dentist is not is it's a painful thing. It really, really is. Good morning, shout out to my daughter, Jeanette Rivas. Good morning, Mika. How are we doing? Also, good morning, shout out to Double R Radio sponsor, Deborah Camarillo. Good morning, amiga. So, went to the dentist finally and did my thing, or whatever the case. It was like a 6 weeks thing when we finally took care of business. And after today, I don't want to see that dentist ever again. I really, really don't, man. It is unreal. It is painful, and I'm not going back over there. And that's that. There we go. Now, that being said, I didn't even go work for the rest of the day. It was really, really raining really hard, and I said, I'm taking the day off, man. Run, try to recoup, and even more so, I can't picture myself doing the Uber thing, trying to talk to people when stuff is coming out of your mouth. I tried to take a drink of water. No lie. I went like that. I went, boo. It all came out. Boo. And then even more so, that dentist gave me 2 shots in my naga. I mean, it's still a little numb. I tell you what, man. Try to go to the restroom where they got a painkiller shot in your naga. That's a very difficult thing to do, man. I kept on sliding off. So, anyways, that was done, right? So Saturday, I had to go buy my mom a cell phone, right? My mom needed a new, but my mom goes, Migo, I don't want nothing fancy, Migo. Just give me the same one that I got, just with buttons. I don't want no touch, no Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. I just want a simple flip phone, Migo. Like, all right, I went to Sprint T-Mobile, and I said, so who are you guys, Sprint or T-Mobile? Whatever. And I go, okay, whatever. I'm all right. Listen, I need a flip phone for my mom, the cheapest and the biggest. And they go, well, okay, we got this one right here. And the box had dust on it. Who buys a flip phone? Nobody buys them anymore, right? So I said, how much is it? They said, $100. Hey, man, you should give me $100. Take that phone off your hands. What an embarrassment. Well, then why do you want it, sir? My mom, she's 91 years old, man. She needs a phone with big numbers. She go, $100. I go, man, do I get anything with it? They go, no, sir, you don't get nothing with it. You just get a bill. I said, man, all right. So there I am buying. Everybody's buying these fancy dancy phones and all this touch and everything. And here I am buying a flip phone. And there was these two really good-looking girls that were on the other side of the counter, and I heard one tell the other, ese cabrón barato, mira qué barato, buying a flip phone. What a cheapskate. I said, hey, man, it's not for me. It's for my mom. Come on, cut me some slack here. So anyways, I mentioned this on my Cruising Classic show. I'll talk about it briefly here. When I was there, I really didn't want to pay $100. I really, really didn't. So I told the guy, I tell you what, I'm gonna give you 2 jokes, and if one of these 2 jokes makes you laugh, then I get the phone for free. Deal? He goes, deal. I said, I'm gonna make this guy laugh. If I can make him laugh, I'll get the phone for free. So I told him, joke number 1. I told him, did you know my tío used to work at T-Mobile? He goes, no. I said, yeah, but he quit. You know why? He goes, why? Because he kept on getting ring around the collar. And he didn't laugh. He just looked at me. I go, okay, I get one more chance, right? One more. Like, all right, well, one more chance. One more. Did I tell you that same Theo? He used to work for a Mexican telephone company. He goes, your Tio's from Mexico? I said, no, but he used to work for a Mexican telephone company. He goes, really? What was its name? I said, Taco Bell. And he didn't laugh either. And I said, let me break out the credit card. There you go. Go ahead, man. I tried, man, but that guy just wouldn't laugh. And said, anyways, let's keep it going. Michael Salgado, good morning. How we doing, everybody? Here we are Tuesday morning. All of that about the dentist, man. I'm telling you, man, I was in pain. And I'm talking pain. And mind you, they told me no alcohol, no food for 24 hours. And all this was told to me at around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. By 4:30, 5 o'clock, I was already at a restaurant putting down 2 or 3 modelos and ordering some soft food, no doubt. A couple of enchiladas, rice and beans. Right? But really, man, I was like, hey, I gotta eat, man. I need a beer. And that's what I had to put some food in my system. I really, really did. Let's get back to the morning show. Join me now, robertrivasradio.com. Simple, robertrivasradio.com. Click on that media player button and you'll be joining me in vivo. Órale.